Oh, Superboy Prime, how I hate you. Let's go. What's poppin', geeks? We're here with Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superboy. What's up, geeks? We're here with Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superboy Prime. Now, if you don't know about his origins, he came around in 2005, maybe 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. Anyway, in the limited series Infinite Crisis, and man, the build up to this limited series, man, the build up to this story and the hype, it was crazy. When he got introduced, it was insane. But like with a lot of Jeff Johns stories, crazy build up, insane story, piss poor ending. It was one of the biggest letdowns in comic books. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that because we're here for the action figure, not for the story. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Peekaboo window at the top, barcode in case you need it, bio card, flight stand, and unusable backdrop. You just slide in there till it pops. Prime. Real name, Kal-El Clark Kent. An alternate reality version of Superman, Superboy Prime comes from Earth where the DC superheroes and supervillains were fictional characters until the day his powers were activated and he became his world's sole superhuman. But after his plan was destroyed in the Crisis on Infinite Earth, he became unhinged over time and eventually clashed with the superheroes of the main DC universe in the Infinite Crisis event. Ultimately, Superboy Prime was defeated and imprisoned in the Source Wall, the barrier that surrounds the universe, only to break free when it was destroyed years later. However, when another crisis threatened all of reality, Superboy Prime proved himself a hero once again and helped save the DC Universe. Prime! Alright, let's go ahead and take a moment to bask in his parallel Earth glory. Keith Lee! Alright, so what do we got here? So, the colors really pop. Digging how bright the yellows and the reds are. Now, the tubing up here, the yellow isn't quite the same as the tubing down here. This is like a gold, and this is more bright canary yellow. And the paint also looks pretty thin. Like underneath is black and they painted over it with yellow. You know how it looks when you need a second coat of paint. Right off the bat, using these stupid ball joints for the wrists. Can't stand those, it just don't look realistic. Good paint down here. Solid red, clean. He's got the Mcfarlanes. Don't know why they're still using these. Silver boots. Nice and shiny. Now the cape, not soft goods rubber, but it's almost soft goods. It's really flexible and heavy. It's a good looking chap. Look at him. Look at him, huh? Raising the eyebrow. Huh? You like what you see? So the tubing does run up his back. You can see it goes right into the armor there. Now, if you don't know, this is the armor that keeps a constant flow of yellow sunlight to boost his energy. That's what makes him so much stronger than everybody else. Face looks a little old though. Superboy Prime is supposed to be like 1920. Looks very grown Superman-ish. Articulation. Alright, we got the Exorcist. Goes all the way around. Sweet tilt left. Prime tilt right. Head is not going back. His hairline hits the top of his armor collar, so no bueno. Does look down upon the earth, his home. So these shoulder pads do not flex up. It's a solid seam here, so don't grab it and pull it up because you might rip it off. Arms go up yay high by themselves. You can push them further, but they don't stay. So you can get it up a little bit higher, but then it snaps back down. He does look quite regal with his hands out like that. The stint paint's really great in the nerves. He does have his moth joints in there. Arms range in, really wide. He's not giving anybody a big hug. Double jointed elbow gives you a little bit better 90 degrees. You can see he touched his face there. Now you do get a 360 on the arm, but be careful. Don't forget about this tubing. You don't want to rip it out, so don't go all the way around with it. There's also a bicep swivel, but same rule. You don't want to twist all the way around because this tubing is attached there. Nothing at the forearm. Stop in the name of love. Take my hand and ignore the ball joint wrist. Kiss the prime ring. Torso rocker lets you lean with it, rock with it, and roll all the way around. Nice and smooth. There you go. Also, waist hip has a little bit of rock to it, so you can get some more movement in there. Also get a 360 there. I assume a 360 at the waist. Yep. Abdominal crunch. Limbo time. And if you put the waist into it, you can lean back even more. And that's going forward using the waist articulation as well. The bend over is meh. Banana split is oh yeah. Superboy Prime is ready for Friday night. I don't know what happens on Friday nights. I'm old. No calf swivel because these are the bad Mcfarlanes. I don't know why he's using these. Double jointed knee. Doesn't quite get to kicking his butt, even if you push it in. Can's kind of weak. And that results in a weak prance. Can't dance either. Those toes don't point down at all. Well, they point down a little bit, but not much. And they don't really point up either. Superboy Prime, you're no fun at a party. Unless you do a split. I was hoping that there was a calf swivel hidden behind his boot, but apparently not. You can try to hide them, Todd, but we find them. Those ball joints are so ugly. Even Prime is not powerful enough to get away from those. Boy, Prime is so tall. How tall is he? He comes right in at 7 inches like it says on the box. Here he is next to Dark Knight's Metal Soups. The Infected Soups. And Red Sun Soups. Alright, so there you have it, folks. Superboy Prime. What do you think? Pros. Good face sculpt, even though it looks a little old. The cape is nice. The colors pop. I really love the gold on all the tubing. Cons. The tubing up on his shoulders looks like it needs another coat of paint. It's a totally different color yellow than the tubing on his body. He's got those tree trunk Mcfarlanes that they use on a lot of the Batman figures with no thigh swivel and really bad definition. And his feet can't point down. The pose I have him in, usually if Superman's floating down like that, his toe would be pointed toward the ground. You can't do that. It's a big turn off. But that being said, I really like him. I dig him. He's one of the better Mcfarlane toys that I've gotten this year. So sign up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Are you into Superboy Prime? Are you going to add him to your shelf? Have I helped you make a decision? If I did, sound off in the comments. If you don't care what I say, sound off in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share this link with another DC action figure loving friend. Till next time, Prime is out. And I don't mean Deion Sanders.